Hi, my name's Cottrill, and this is my audience. And today I will be telling a story about a spontaneous adventure. Now, I'm sure you guys have all kind of had a spontaneous adventure sometime in your day. So this is a story about that. And so this one afternoon, I was sitting in my old house with a buddy of mine. We were just sitting there, kind of thinking of something to do, and I'd say, hey, let's go on a hike, okay? Now I love hiking, it's kind of one of my go-to things to do. So it's like, let's go on a hike. He's like, okay, where do you want to go? So I'm thinking, and I was like, I've heard of the Oyster Dome. Let's go to Oyster Dome. I've never hiked Oyster Dome before. And Josh is like, yeah, okay, sure. It's kind of a hard hike, man. I don't know if you really know how difficult this is going to be. And I was like, well, I really want to do it. Let's go. Let's do it. And so we get in the car, we pack up, and we get going, and we're driving on Chuckana, and we get there, and he's like, dude, the sun's about to set, man. Are you sure you want to do this? We could just kind of go down by the water and hang out. And I was like, dude, no. We're going to Oyster Dome. We're doing this. So we park, get out of the car, get ready to go. I checked the time, and I also looked up on my phone when the sun was going to set. So I knew we had an hour and 15 minutes to get to the top and back down. And I don't know, for those of you who don't know what Oyster Dome is, it's a 2,000-foot vertical climb over 2.5 miles. So it's a bit of a hike. It gets pretty treacherous, especially towards the top. So we had an hour and 15 minutes. That was our goal. Get to the top in an hour and 15. So we start going, hiking up the hill, just kind of running at points, just trying to get up there as fast as we could. And me being the kind of out-of-shape kid I was just kind of struggling. I was not having a good time getting up that hill. Seriously, at some points, I was literally just on all fours because my legs were giving out. Each step was painful, but made it to the top. Hour and a half. We did it. Made it. And it was the most glorious sunset I've ever seen in my life. It was amazing. You could see all the islands, the whole bay, and I cracked open a beer that I had brewed myself. Really just enjoyed that. Sat up there. Snapped a couple pictures. And my friend Josh, he gave me this quote, this little piece of magic right here. He said, dude, this is caveman TV. And I love that. I've loved that ever since. Caveman TV, that's what our ancestors were sitting out there looking at. And so this is a great little realization, had that little moment. And then we decided, hey, we got to get down this mountain because it's getting dark. And so, we had no flashlights because spontaneous adventure, you know how it goes. It's just kind of, you get going. And so, had no flashlight. All I had is a cell phone light, had minimal battery on that baby. So rolling through the forest and just using that phone light. We get down the most treacherous part, phone dies. My buddy Josh, he doesn't have a phone. All he has is a camera, a little handheld camera. So what he does is we stop if we get a little lost, we can't really see where the path is. He'll stop and he would focus on the distance so the flash would light up a little bit. And then we'd be like, oh, yeah, there's the path, okay, let's go. And so when we followed down, it took us maybe like 2 or 3 hours to get down the mountain, pitch black. But man, we made it back. It was one of the most amazing spontaneous adventures I've ever had. So that was that.
Woo! Thank you very much. Cool.